Hey guys, it's Ellie. What's up? How are you? It is Saturday. It is a beautiful day. I know what you're thinking. This video was supposed to be posted on Wednesday and it is now Saturday. I'm aware. My bed's a mess, my hair's a mess, I'm a mess, my life is a mess. I don't really know what to say. I've been working on some projects that has just been taking up a lot of my time, and things that needed to get done and had to be done by Friday had to be done, so it is what it is. I was at a concert last night, so I have been a mess. So I'm going to be doing my what is in my everyday makeup bag today for you guys, finally, and yeah, so, and this time I hopefully have a system down so I don't have to record this video 200 times, because that is why this video was not up Wednesday, is because I screwed it up. Also, just to give you a little heads up, since I can't speak. This week on Wednesday, I will be doing a palette review of the eyeshadows that I have, the eyeshadow palettes. So I'm going to be doing my Morphe palette. That's a Wednesday. You guys don't get to see it till Wednesday. My Morphe palette, some Urban Decay ones. I have one by The Balm. I think that's it. I'm not sure. I'll have to look. Tarte. I have one by Tarte. If I didn't say Tarte, did I say Tarte? I don't know. Anyways, so that is what I'll be doing on Wednesday. Your special effects Sunday video will be a later evening video this week. I have a model, so it's going to be exciting. I'm going to do something pretty cool with her. So, looking forward to that. And so let's get started. Okay, so let's start with my primers. Right now I am using the Urban Decay Quick Fix Hydra Charge Complex Prep and Priming Spray. So you spray this all over your face before you apply your makeup. It's been really light. I really seem to like it, and I think it's going to be really, really good for summer. If I'm not using that, I use the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. Just squirt a little in your hand, rub it all over your face. Works really well. You only need a little bit. I just had a little bottle of it because I was just trying it out. Foundation. So right now I'm using Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation in the shade Fair Light Neutral. I like it a lot for hydrating reasons. I like it because my skin gets pretty dry, and when I put it on my skin, it like helps with my dry patches. It's called a full coverage foundation, but I would say it's not, because I have to use a lot for it to be full coverage, and sometimes like I don't like using an excessive amount of foundation, but I still really like it. If your skin's dry, I would highly recommend it. When I'm not using that one, this one is my absolute all-time favorite foundation. It is the Sephora Perfection Mist Airbrush Foundation, and I use the shade Light. And it is a aerosol. It is a spray. Biggest piece of advice for this right here: do not spray it directly on your face. I see so many tutorials of girls just like, and it's a terrible idea. It's gonna be in your hair. It's gonna be in your eyebrows. It's in your eyelashes. It's freaking everywhere. And trust me, I would know, because I did it for the first month that I had this foundation. I sprayed it all over my skin, and it was a disaster. It was always in my hair. It was never really that even. Like, it was a mess. So what you need to do if you're going to buy this foundation is to get a thicker, denser brush that you can spray it into, and then do circular motions all over your face. So this brush right here is an IT Cosmetics brush. It's their Airbrush Blurring Foundation Brush, the number 101. And I really, 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 really like this brush. I highly recommend it if you're going to get it with the Sephora foundation. I would totally get the IT Cosmetics brush because it works so well, and it just makes your foundation super even, makes it super, super blended. And this I would consider medium to full coverage, because I don't have to use a lot of it, and it definitely covers the redness in my skin better than the Rainforest of the Sea does. So there's that. For my contour and stuff, I use the concealer, Tarte Shape Tape, the contour concealer in the shade Fair. So I use that, and it's just a little brush and just dot it on or whatever and blend it out. I really like it because the texture of it is a bit thinner, and it doesn't like cake to your skin. So when I contour, it doesn't look like it's just caked onto my face. This is another one that I just have a sample of. I've had this sample for God even knows how long. I need to actually buy what's in here. So it is the Chocolate Soleil Medium to Deep Matte Bronzer, and it's by Too Faced. Oh, this stuff smells so good. It smells like chocolate, and so I use this to do my dark contouring. Like, I don't like to use liquid. I haven't found a liquid that I like a concealer that I like that's in a darker color that doesn't come up orangey, and I do not like at all when my contour comes up orangey. So I just use a powder. After I do my concealer in that, I use the Lock It setting powder in the shade Translucent by Kat Von D Cosmetics, and I like this a lot because I can use it on my friends, and I have a lot of different skin tones for my friends, so I can use this on pretty much anybody. It just kind of depends how long you let it sit on their skin, but like I use it for everybody's skin tone, and that's what I really like about this. So as far as blush goes, I'm using the Sephora Flirt It Up, just the Sephora brand Colorful blush. I actually think this blush is too red for me, but I'm going to use it up, and then we'll worry about that later. As far as the product itself, I like the product itself. I like that it is super pigmented so that I don't have to put like a ton on, even though I always put a ton on anyways. Okay, so we're going to talk about highlighting. Okay, I am a crazy obsessive person over highlight. I love highlighter. I want to glow so brightly. I don't know. I have two obsessions when it comes to makeup. It's highlighter and mascara, and I don't know why. I have this crazy obsession with my eyelashes having to be perfect. If they're not perfect, I will literally wipe it off and start over. Same thing with my highlighter. I want it to be sparkly and glowy, and I want people to notice it. So if you're looking for something that's very glowy, very, you know, you're going to stand out, I would get this. This is the Cover FX Custom Enhancing Drops. So you can use these drops for one of two things. I use them for highlighter most of the time. So what you do is just do like a couple dots over here, blend it in with a brush, and that's your highlighter. You can also take these drops, and they're just drops. They just drop down there. You can also take these drops and mix it with your foundation. So if you've ever seen like a tutorial, if I can talk, a tutorial where they take a foundation and some shimmery stuff, and they just dot it all over their face and then blend it in, that would be this. So it's going to give you a dewy look. If you're not into that, I would not suggest mixing this with your foundation, but if you are and you want to try something different, it will definitely give you a glowy, dewy look, and this is definitely a great product to use that for. I will warn you, before you even think about buying them, they are $42 a bottle. I know I'm crazy. I know I probably should not have spent $42 on highlighter. This was a while ago. I've had this bottle for a long time, but they're worth it. They're definitely worth it. I want them in every shade so that everybody I work on can glow like crazy with these drops. I love these drops so much. So I got the shade Celestial, and it's like a pinkish tone. They have lots of tones. I really want to get the rose gold ones, so I suggest that too. So when I do this, I put it on, I rub it in with a brush, and then over top of it, I know, I'm crazy. Over top of it, I do the Urban Decay Naked Illuminated Powder in the shade Aurora. So I take the powder, I put it on a brush, and put it like over the highlight. Because this color, I have a pink undertone in my skin, so like whenever I pick out a foundation, it's got to have a pinky tone in it because I have like a pink tone to my skin. So I thought these would be like perfect because they were a pink tone, and they're actually like a little light. So sometimes I blend them really well and they're perfect and I don't need to do this. Other times they're not, and I like to have a little bit more color, so I will do this because it's more of a skin tone and it kind of just blends them in with everything else. So there's that. Eyeshadow. So eyeshadow, I use the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in the original one. I don't know if it's like a shade or like, I haven't used any of the other ones. I've only used the original purple one. So I don't know if, don't even know if the other ones are a different color too, but I know I use the original. You just take a little teeny tiny bit and just put it all over your lid, and it literally makes your eyeshadow stay forever. Definitely invest in this. You're gonna love it. You're just gonna be so happy because your eyeshadow is not gonna move at all. It's not gonna get dull. Like when you place it on your eyelid, that's what it's gonna look like all day. So I would highly recommend you getting that if you're an eyeshadow person. So the palette I'm using right now is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. I use that one. You can tell I use like the same colors all the time. I love Tarte eyeshadows. They're super pigmented, and I like being able to just like dip in once and be able to start blending and not have to keep dipping in constantly. So this is, if you're looking for something that's like super pigmented, something if you like to do a lot of color, or if you like to do something that's super dark, or like, I would definitely look into Tarte for eyeshadow for sure, because that's the only eyeshadow I really buy is Tarte now. Besides another one, besides the Morphe palette that I'm going to be reviewing on Wednesday. So then eyeliner, right now I'm doing a twofer right now because it seems to be working out for me. I'm doing the Tattoo Liner by Kat Von D in the shade Trooper, and then the Tarte Tarteist Clay Paint Liner. So what I do is I do the outline of my liner in the pen, and then I fill it in and shape it up with the clay paint liner. And you use this with a little brush and you just fill it in, and this seems to be working out really well for me. Tips on doing eyeliner. I've had people ask me actually quite a lot, like, what do you do? Like, do you have any secrets? Do you have any hacks on how to do it? No, I don't. I have literally no hacks. I can tell you for the longest time, I looked like Amy Winehouse trying to do this. Practice. I literally practiced so much that the corners of my eyes would be raw. So that's all I got as far as hacks. I just do it myself. I don't like, there's certain things I like using hacks for. Eyeliner's not one of them. I like to be able to say like, yeah, I did it myself. So practice. Just practice until you get it to a point where you like it. And right now with my little, I like my wings to be kind of smaller, so I really like this combination together. So mascara. I use 3 different types of mascara. I know that's crazy, but I have a weird obsession with eyelashes, and that's how I get my eyelashes to look good. So right now I'm using Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I don't know why, but every time I buy it in the big bottle, I don't seem to like it as much as I like in the travel size bottles. So I try to buy it in smaller bottles because I like it better. I really don't know why that is, but I like it in the small bottles, but I don't really like it in the bigger bottles. I don't know. I'll have to try it again and see what happens. And then, so I use this as my base, and then on top of that, I use the Tarte Tarteist Slash Paint mascara. This stuff is amazing. It's great for separating. It's super good too if you have really light eyelashes and you really want them to be super dark and super stand out. I would highly recommend this because it is like more of a lash paint type thing. It definitely coats the lashes and makes your lashes a lot darker, and it separates really well and gives you pretty decent length too. So so I use that, and then I use CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion Water Resistant, the purple one in the blackest shade that you can buy. So this is the one I use on top. This is my waterproof one that I put on top to make my eyelashes waterproof. So that's my plan of attack. That's my three mascaras, and then I use this on my bottom lashes. Okay, so the corner of my eyes, after I do my eyeshadow, after I apply my foundation, pretty much after everything's doing, while my eyelashes are drying before I curl them, I do the little color in the little white in the corner of my eyes to just make your eyes brighter, make them pop a little more. So I do the Ulta gel eyeliner in the shade Halo. So I'll do this, and then, or sometimes I will use the Urban Decay Polyester Bride eyeshadow, and I'll just take a little teeny tiny brush and I'll just put it in the corners. And sometimes, if I'm feeling it, I'll do this one and then put this on top, and it looks really, really, really nice. So that's what I use for the corner of my eyes. Eyebrows, right now I'm using the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. I love Benefit's eyebrow stuff. Love, 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 love their eyebrow stuff. In the shade number 4, it's just an ultra fine little teeny tiny pen. You probably can't even see that. And then you just do strokes, and then you take and brush it through, and it makes your eyebrows look really nice and really full without them being like super, super dark, because I don't like mine dark. After that, I use the Highbrow Benefit pencil in the natural shade, not the shimmer shade, the natural shade. And you just take this and you put it under your eyebrows and highlight it so that, you know, they look more, I don't know, they look more on fleek. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not exactly sure why. It's like, I guess it's like when you like contour your face, you know, you're supposed to contour under your eyebrows. This is like helping that contour, making your eyebrows look really nice, really defined, I guess. I like it. It looks cool. I like it when I do my eyeshadow because sometimes my eyeshadow comes up higher than I want it to, so I'll put this on and blend it in, and then it just kind of makes everything look more blended and more where it's supposed to be. And to finish off, I use the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. It's long lasting. It is amazing. I have literally, I keep checking my phone. It's not because I'm worried someone's going to text me. I have a timer on it, so I know how much time is on there. So I've literally cried with this stuff on. I've literally ran through the rain with this stuff on, and my makeup still has a few spots where it's not the greatest. It's mostly my eyelashes because my eyelashes are so long they touch my brow. So when that happens, it's usually if it rains or I cry or something, there's always like little dots right here. But honestly, like last night at the concert, we left the concert, I did full airbrush makeup, so I didn't use any of this. I used my airbrush machine, full airbrush makeup, which takes forever. So it looks super, super nice. I had this on, we ran in the rain, and I did airbrush on my friend too, and both of our makeup actually stayed put really, really well. Like I actually took pictures after the concert, and my makeup still looked really nice. So I would highly recommend that to keep your makeup in place. You don't want it to move after you've done your contour and made yourself look absolutely stunning. So I would highly, highly recommend that. So that is what is in my everyday makeup bag. I know it's kind of a lot. I know I wear way too much mascara. But that is what I wear on a daily basis. If you guys have any questions, make sure to comment below. Suggestions on what you guys want to see, that would be awesome too. Wednesday I'm going to do the palette review, but if you guys have any other suggestions on what I should be doing or what you want to see, let me know. Any of the products that I showed you now, if you want to see a video on that, that would be great as well. I think I'm going to do a review of the Sephora foundation because I have seen so many people applying it wrong. I will do that. Even though it says on the bottle to spray it on your face, don't spray it on your face. So that is what I'm thinking about doing within the next couple weeks. I have some special stuff to tell you guys, but I'm waiting till everything is totally official to let you guys know what is going on and what I'm doing. So that is the video for this beautiful Saturday. I'm sorry it wasn't posted Wednesday. Stay tuned tomorrow for my Special Effects Sunday, and yeah, remember to like and subscribe, tell your friends, tell your grandma, tell your aunt, tell your uncle. I don't care who you tell, just tell somebody so that they like my channel. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching.